welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So this one is going to be the Boeing 247. So this was a 1930s commercial airliner built by Boeing, obviously, and it was supposed to rival the Lockheed Electra and the Douglas DC-2 and DC-3. This was the first airplane to have luxury travel, so it basically had leather seats, it had air conditioner, it had a lavatory, and it had like all this kind of modern stuff, except for obviously for in-flight entertainment, because that didn't exist at the time. This build is in 7 layers. So as you can see, I'm just gonna fly through the layers. The plane is not bad. It's not that hard. You guys should not have any troubles going through it. If you do, just keep rewatching the part that you have trouble on, or let me know in the comments and I will try to help you. I cannot join your world though to help you, because then everyone else would ask for help, and I can't really do that because it's gonna be a lot of my time. So if you have trouble, just rewatch the sections or just let me know in the comments. And if you do go to enjoy today's tutorial, please smash that like button for me. Really appreciate it. And also subscribe to my channel so you can see more of these awesome cool planes. So the main materials you'll be needing for this build is nether brick stairs, and that's for these wheels right here. These wheels are actually kind of big on the actual plane. You can also use black wool, and you could just put them in like a 4. So that, like, I'm gonna pretend this is black wool, so you can just have a 4 like that and have buttons. And there is a cobblestone wall right here, so you're gonna be needing nether brick stairs, cobblestone wall, quartz stairs, wool, quartz slab, nether brick slab, black stained glass for the cockpit, and glass for the normal windows, and a door. You will also be needing some cobblestone stairs, trap doors, and also all the interior bits, which I will go through at the end of the tutorial. I'll show you guys the interior. And this one is going to also be slightly different, because after we finish the tutorial, I want to make liveries for this one. So if you guys have any airlines that you wanted to see for this plane, please let me know in the comments and I will be sure to do them. So anyways, we are going to go get started. Okay, one other thing I did forget to mention. Now, the reason why the plane is straight and this wheel is kind of floating is because in real life this plane would be slanted. Like, this part would be higher than the back, and the back would be like down on the ground. They call them tail draggers, because I guess that's the reason why. What you could do if you don't like this floating wheel, you could always just take this off, and you can extend the cobblestone wall. And then I'm just going to pretend this is a black piece of wool, and you can put a piece of wool here and put buttons on the sides. I didn't do that because, not to grab black wool again. I didn't do that because I just, I think if there is a way to make it sideways. I'm not sure how to do it, but whenever I do, this wheel will be touching the ground. I mean, you could build it in a sideways pattern, but you would have to have a step pattern to go on the inside, and you won't get a straight interior. So, we're gonna go get started. Okay, this is layer number 1. Okay, so for layer number 1, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be basically building these little bits of nether bricks for our wheels. You can also use black wool if you really want to. And then you're gonna leave a gap of 13. So you can basically already kind of go ahead and do this if you really want to. But this is what we're going to be doing right now. Okay, so for layer number 1, what you're going to do is you're just going to put a piece of wool right here. Then you're going to have a piece of nether brick here, and one right beside. And then you're just going to have 2 more on top, and of course you can also use your black wool. And you're just going to put a cobblestone wall right on top. And it is a bit weird, but it kind of works. So you can use the black wool if you want. That looks nice too. So anyways, what you want to do now is you want to leave a gap of 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On your 14th one, you're going to have a piece of wool here, You're going to have another brick stair here, 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 and here. And once again, you can use your black wool and then put your piece of cobblestone wall right on top. And that finishes layer number 1. Okay, this is layer number 2. Okay, so for layer number 2, what we're going to do is we are going to start by building these engines right here, which are really, really easy, and then we're going to get into to building the main body, at least the bottom part of it. And this is a bit tricky. The trickiest part about this is to actually find out where it's going to go, but we're just going to probably build off the engines, and we will basically start building it. So we're going to go do that right now. Okay, so for the engines, what we're going to do is you're just going to have 2 coming right off this piece of cobblestone. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So this plane is quite low profile. As you can see, you can't really see the cobblestone wall, even though on the real plane you are supposed to. This is not, it's not the most accurate model, but it's really close to looking pretty accurate. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our stairs, and you're going to put them upside down on here. You're going to have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you're going to have a slab. Then you are going to have a stair, slab, and then stairs going all the way back. And then right at the end, you are just going to have a slab, or right at the back. Same with the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops, not slab, but stair. Oh wait, no. Slab. Then a stair. Facing that way. Slab. And then stairs going all the way back. Right to here. And now we are going to go figure out... Oh wait, I forgot. Almost forgot. One at the back. Right there. Alright, now we can get going on the main body. Okay, so the easiest way to map out to where the actual body will go, what you're going to do is you're going to come right to the first set of stairs. You're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to have a slab here. You're going to have 3 blocks, 1, 2, and 3. And then you are going to have another slab. And then you're just going to get rid of that 3 that you just placed there. You're going to have 3 more, and then 1. Then counting these 2 right here, you're going to go back 18. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then you're going to have a 2, 1, 2. And then you are going to have a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then what you're going to do is you're actually just going to run this all the way down. And I don't think this is right. No, it's not right. Sorry guys, I did a mistake. I'm gonna have to go find out how to fix it. Okay, I have found out the mistake I have done. So you're gonna keep this set of 18 because that was right. You're not gonna place a thing of 2. Instead, you're just going to have, and let me grab my blocks. You're gonna have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then what you're gonna do is we're just going to fill all this in all the way to the front. And then you're going to have 1 slab here, 1, 1, and then you're going to leave 2 from the back, so right here. This is going to go all the way down to the front. And they're going to have the same thing on the other side. Sorry about that, I was kind of rudely interrupted. But no big deal. So then what you're going to do is you're going to have a 2 right on the back. Right here, and that finishes layer number 1. Now we can move on to layer number 3. Actually, no, I said 1 before. It's actually 2. Now we're gonna move on to 3. Okay, this is layer number 3. Okay, so for layer number 3, this is where we actually start building the floor to the plane. But first thing we're gonna do is build up all the engines, and that part's really, really easy. And there's 2 more materials you're going to need. You are going to need your obsidian, and your iron, and also a cobblestone stair. And then what we're gonna do, and then then what comes next is we could put in the wings finally. So after we do layer number 3, pretty much everything is just building up the main body, and that's pretty much what we have left to do, and then we're done. So it's not a very long build, guys. So we are gonna go do this right now. Okay, so we're gonna start off with these engines first, and they are really easy. So what you're gonna do is you're just going to build them all up. And that's literally all you're going to do. And then you're going to place your piece of obsidian right here. Then you're going to put in 3 pieces of iron right there. Same thing with the other side. You're just going to build them all up. And I'm not really sure about this piece. I think you could just build this up anyway just to kind of make it look better. You're not really going to notice it because it's all inside anyway. But what you're going to do is you're going to put your piece of cobblestone wall here. And you're going to put in a piece of obsidian. 3 blocks of iron, and then you put in a cobblestone stair, and then that's it for the engines. We'll put in the propellers later, like when we actually fully build the engine. So now we will get on to the fuselage part of the plane, so you can actually put in your actual floor. Okay, so for the main body of the plane, or should I say the floor of the plane, what you're going to do is you're going to put 1 right here. You're going to have 2 more. You're going to put 1 here, put 1 here, you're going to have 1 going back, and the other one going back. They're going to have 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then you're just going to have a 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this one just goes all the way back. Right here, and then there's just going to be 2 right here, and this is where you can actually put in your back wheel. So we have to fly over here and go grab some cobblestone wall and black wool and buttons. And I think I forgot to mention buttons actually, so you're going to need buttons. And then if we come to the back of the aircraft, is there a slab there? Yes, there is. So there's 1 slab right here, and this is where the wheel goes on. So it's 1, and then right here, here, and right there. And then all you need to do now is fill this whole entire piece in. And then what we will do next is the wings. So fill in the rest of this, and I will get back to you. And there actually is a couple slabs we have to put. I'll actually find out where they go. Fill in that first, and we'll put in the slabs, then we'll put in the wings. Okay guys, good thing I remembered, we almost forgot about the wings. So, what we're going to do for just the under part of the wing, what we're going to do is you're just going to come right here, and you're going to have 1, 2, and 3. They're going to have 1 in here, 1 right here, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So altogether should equal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you're just going to connect this right here. Fill in all this. Okay guys, I completely forgot about the wings on this layer. So good thing we didn't move to the next layer yet. I just remembered that after I went off camera. So for the wings, what we're going to do first is we're actually going to do the under part. So you can see right there, there's a little bit of the under wing. And then we're going to do the actual big wings and stuff that come like over top. So what you're going to do for the under bit of the wing, you're going to come right, you're going to leave these 3. You're going to have, on the last 3, you're going to have 1, 2, 3 on the lower part. Then you're going to have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And then this is going to connect in to right here. So this should be 5. And then right here, you're just going to connect this in. And then you're just going to fill all this in. Just like that. And then you're just going to double them up. So you're going to double up all of this, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So if you come right here on the last three, 1, 2, 3, you're going to come 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then right here, you're just going to connect this, and then you're just going to fill that in. And then you're just going to double it up, and you guys can probably just do this one. And we will put in the main wing after this. So you're doing good. Okay, so now we're going to do the main wings. What you're going to do first is you're going to come 1, 2, and 3. So basically it's going to be 3 blocks over, and counting these 2, you're going to have 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Then you're going to have a 23rd one, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here, right in the upper part, and it's actually going to be up to here, I think. No, it's not. You have one. You're just basically going to join up, and actually, I think this is 6. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, these wings are quite wide. So that's basically the shape that you should have. We'll do the same thing on the other side, but if you guys just want to go ahead and do it, pause it right now. So go do that. We'll go do it on the other side. I can't talk today. So what you're going to do is you're just going to come right to the back and go 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to have 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Then you're going to have 6, 1 on your 23rd one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you are just going to join this back in right here. And then what you guys can do is just fill up the whole entire wing, and we will get on to the next layer. Okay, I've made one slight error with this. So we fill up the wings all the way to the engine. I do not know why I even did that. So what you're going to do is we're going to delete these last 3 right here. So if you come on the other side, 1, 2, 3, you're going to cut that all out. And there we go. So, I don't know why I put all those blocks there, but I just noticed that, so I'm glad I fixed it and everything. So, we are going to go get on to the next layer. Okay guys, this is what you should have once your wings are all filled in and you fix that mistake that we did earlier. So it looks pretty cool. It's getting to look like that now. So just quick little details. We're going to put in this piece of nether brick. This is supposed to react as rubber, like act as rubber. Because if you look at the actual planes, they have this sort of black strip going on the wing, and that's what this is supposed to represent. Then this is just some random little detail. There's also I think some kind of I don't even know what you call it, but there's some kind of hole there. I didn't want to make a hole or anything, so I just placed a trapdoor. And besides, you can't really with one block. This is optional. You don't have to do it, but I'm gonna go do it anyway because this is on what's on the build. So the trapdoors are really easy. You just gotta find the spot where it's like basically one from the engine. This 4 block. You're gonna put a trapdoor right on here. Then you are going to, I think it's, you skip 1. No, it's right on here. You're going to delete all this until you go down to right here. Then you're going to do the other side. And there's some little optional details. If you want to place them, they're here, and you can just go ahead. So now we will be moving on to layer number 4. So layer number 3 was quite a long layer. This is probably the longest layer in the whole tutorial. The rest of it is now just building up the main body, which is pretty easy. Okay, so before we actually get on to layer number 4, I just noticed one thing. There actually is supposed to be 2 slabs on this part right here. Now we can get to layer number 4. Okay, this is layer number 4. Okay, so layer number 4 is pretty easy. And as you can see, we're really starting to make some progress here. We're basically going to put this whole entire layer. So it's going to go over the wing, and we'll actually start placing the door. Don't worry about these seats right now. We will be getting those in. And if you want to notice what this is at the front, this is actually a storage area. So you can actually fit some storage here. And I think there's also a storage part at the back, and then there's this one little thing here for a bathroom right there. And then you could basically just place all your seats in. But we are going to go and do layer number 4. Okay, so now for layer number 4. So this is actually where the nose kind of, this is the last bit that comes out, and then we start moving inwards. So what you're just going to do is you're going to have one coming on the outside, then you're going to have another one right here, and another one right here, and then this right here is going to be 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oops, 19. Then you're going to have a door right here. Oh, might as well just put the door on the other side. And then we can just drag this all the way back. 19. And I don't have to count it, because it's pretty easy. Just like that. And then for the back, you're going to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you're going to have 5 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then with your blocks, you're going to have 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should look like this. And this is starting for the back wing. That's just over there. So you're going to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I think next what we're going to do is we're going to put in the tail wing, and then we're going to just keep building up, and the next layer actually has the windows. So we're actually doing really good. Oh, and actually, before I forget, you're going to fill in these little gaps right here. So we're going to get on to those tail wings now. Okay, so now for the tail wings, and by the way, we are still on layer number 4, in case you guys want to know. Anyways, for the tail wings, all you're going to do is just add 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to have 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just connect them like that. And fill it in. And there's what it should look like on one side once you have completed it and filled it in. We'll do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And then just basically connect it, and fill it in. There we go. So now we can actually start moving up now. Oh yes, one thing I forgot to do is the engines. We need to build them all up, and this will actually complete them. So what you're going to do is you're going to come right on this first piece of iron. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I think there's a slab at the end of it. Yes, there is. There's a slab here. Then there's going to be 4 stairs. 1, 2, 3, and on your 4th one, you're going to turn it. So you're going to have one here, that's your 4th one, and then you're just going to just basically join this together. And then you're going to have 1, 1, and 1. And then these are actually slabs right here. Just like that. And it should look like that. Okay, I actually think it's one more back. So if we get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. Yeah, okay, so you might need to get rid of a couple little layers, but this is what you should have. We'll do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a slab on the bottom part. Then you're going to place a stair here and a stair here. You should have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. And then you're going to basically have a slab here, here, and here. And I actually think there's an extra block here. And then you can cut out these ones. Let me just check the other side. Okay, so I made a little error. You're going to have one more block here. Then you're going to have, and then you might as well just replace these back. And then you're just going to have your slabs. Sorry about that little error. Hopefully you guys know how to fix it. Hopefully you guys actually did that and didn't get confused. So now what we're going to do is actually build the propeller. And there's actually two different ways I'm going to show you. Actually, there's three different ways I can show you how to build it. The first one is what we're going to do, what I did on mine. So just grab your black wool and you're just going to go up by 2. Diagonal like that. And you're basically going to have 1 and then a 2 going diagonal. Just like that. And then I'll do the other side one. You can also use your cobblestone wall. 1, 2. And you would just go 2 out from each of them. Or another option, which I've seen a lot of other YouTubers use, is fence and fence gate. This is kind of the basic style. I kind of prefer the cobblestone wall if you wanted to do a thinner style, because the cobblestone wall, it gives you that thickness and it also kind of looks nice. But I'll show you what it looks like in the fence and fence gates. And for bigger planes I like to use the black wool. So I'll show you quickly with the fence and fence gate. So you're just going to go up 2. You can also use the nether brick, but we don't have nether brick fence gates. So you would have to just place nether brick on each side. Then you're going to have 2 here, and have 2 of your fence gates. Then you're going to have another 2 right here, just like that. And there you go. So you can actually choose many different options that you want. So I'm actually going to leave it at this, but I prefer this one for this plane. But you guys have those 3 options. So now layer number 4 is done. We're going to get on to layer number 5. And I have no idea why I just did that. Anyways, layer number 5. Okay, this is layer number 5. Okay, so for layer number 5, we actually start building in the nose. And also, this is where the windows are at. So as you can see here, we start putting in the windows. And then we can put in this back part. And yeah, there's really not much more we have left to do. There's one more layer after this, then we put the roof on, and then we can make the tail. So we are actually very close to finishing. So if you gotten this far, good job. Okay, so for layer number 5, what you're going to do is we're going to grab your slabs, and you're going to place one slab coming back from the block, and then you're just going to have a pattern like this. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then 3. So you're going to do this exact same thing on the other side. And then you're going to fill in 4 on the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this just goes right up to the door. Oops. And then same with the other side. Just like that. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes in, you have a 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this just goes all the way to the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have a slab right here, right here, right here, and here. So now we're just going to place in the windows. Okay, so for the windows, now there's 5 windows on this plane, and what you're going to do to count them, you're going to skip 1 from here, and it's every 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So same thing with the other side. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And also just notice for the back that there's actually one more that comes out right here. So, let's get on to layer number 6. Okay, this is layer number 6. Okay, so for layer number 6, this is actually where we put in the cockpit, and basically it starts to close off, and then the next layer we actually put the roof in. So let's go do that. Okay, so now for layer number 6, what you're going to do is right in the middle here, you're going to have your 3 pieces of black glass pane, glass blocks, the black ones. You can also use the normal glass, but I just want to it just makes it look a bit different. They're going to have 2 on the sides. And then you are going to grab this wool right here, and you're going to take this all the way down, right to where this door is. And then you're just going to basically fill it in. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this last part just gets built right over top. So it goes all the way down to the back, and it should line up right with that one. So do the same thing on the other side. So you're just going to drag all this down, and then you're going to come in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to have 2 slabs right here. 1, 2. And also, one thing we should have done on the last layer, I forgot to show you guys exactly where to build the rooms. So if you wanted the cockpit, so you would pretty much just put 1 down. I used black wool in here. I'm just gonna use the white wool for now. So you're gonna see this one window. You're gonna skip 1, and you're gonna place it right here, just like that. And to build your back room, you're just going to build this up, and then you could put like some kind of ceiling there. When we put the ceiling in, you'll get it. And then you can just place all your seats down. So yeah, that's basically where you want the cockpit. Then you can just build up the walls like that, and you can have it's kind of spacious. It's not all that big, but I'm sure you guys can figure something out. So anyways, all we need left to do is the roof and the tail. So that's really good. We are all very close of being done. We're probably 90% done this build. So let's go do that right now. Okay, this is layer number 7. Okay, so we are very close of being done. So all we need to do now is place these slabs going all the way down, fill in the roof, and we'll build the tail. So let's go finish this thing up. Okay, so for layer number 7, what you're going to do is you're going to put slabs all on the glass, like where the cockpit windows go. Then you are going to drag it all the way down until it's too short from this run. So basically too short, so stopping too in front of this door. So my suggestion would be putting 1 right here just to make things a bit easier. And then just drag all your slabs down. And then all you need to do is the easy part. You just need to fill this all in with your white. And you can just drag the middle all the way down until you reach the very back of the plane. And then you're just going to basically fill in the rest. And we are going to get on to the tail, or the rudder. Okay, so before we actually do the rudder, just put 1 slab here. Now we'll get on to it. So that was just the one little thing. I actually kind of added that detail. This one does not have a slab, but I just thought it kind of looked a bit better maybe with the slab. We'll have to see at the ending. So what you want to do is you want to go up 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to go 2, and then it's just going to be a step pattern going down, and it should just be 1, 2, 3. You're going to fill this all in. And then you're going to place 1 slab here, 1 slab here, and then you're just going to go down, and that is your tail. Okay guys, that wraps up this tutorial on the Boeing 247. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.